I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. I want to talk to the birthers and the Tea Party. You hear that? The MAGA has just wiped them off the map. But I'm a birther. I'm still a birther. And I'm still a Tea Party person. I am. I'm still a member of the Oath Keepers, whether you like it or not. I'm an Oath Keeper. And now I'm not here for the overthrowing of the government. That's not what I signed up for, but I'm an Oath Keeper, I'm a birther, and I'm a Tea Party. And I want to talk to the birthers. So here, let me read this. Trump is a pathological lying con man. He's selling America to billionaires, and he is. Listen, Trump, please understand, Trump ain't never cared about poor people. All the years, listen to me, birthers and MAGA people, you've been hearing about Trump. You watched him on The Apprentice. You watch him turn prostitutes. You watch that vile show called The Princess. You've known about Trump for years. Birthers, MAGA, Tea Party people. You've known about Trump. But what you do know about him, he ain't never in all his life ever sat down to dinner with a poor person or ever been to Podunk, Mississippi, or even traveled in Arkansas, or down in Florida, or Georgia, or Kentucky, or Tennessee. He ain't never even been to them states. Trump ain't never had nothing to do with poor people. He sure ain't never had nothing to do with West Virginia and the rednecks down there. Trump ain't never had nothing to do with a redneck. All of his life, he's up in New York in an ivory damn tower, and you know it. You act like you don't know that about Trump. You don't care nothing about poor people. He ain't never cared nothing about you. Trump ain't never cared nothing about you. He ain't caring about nobody. In fact, he ain't never been to West Virginia. Why would he go to Mississippi, where y'all poor white people live? Why would he go there? He don't care nothing about you. Trump only goes where they have $100 million golf courses, 18 holes. You don't care about no poor people like y'all MAGA people. Trump ain't never give two damns about you, and you know it. He ain't never cared about you. And not just that, and you know it. Don't try to act like you don't know that Trump ain't never been nowhere near poor people, ain't never been nowhere near a shelter, ain't never been nowhere near anybody suffering, anybody who's had an earthquake or a famine or a tornado in Florida. Trump ain't never been nowhere near y'all to help y'all out. All his life, he lived in the ivory tower up here in New York City talking that talk. And now you think he's for you. You done lost your damn mind. He's a rapist, a certified rapist. He raped his wife, Ivanka. That's right, Ivana. He raped her and more than once. And she took out a warrant against him because she didn't want to give him none. He come home and he just would rape her every night. She got tired of it. After about 2 or 3 months of it, she got tired of him coming home raping her. She went to the popo and told the police, took out a warrant, and he got arrested. Well, at least they came to talk to him and she dropped the charges. But he raped E. Jean Carroll. He's a convicted felon, and he's appointed some of the most degenerate human beings that America has ever seen. That boy, Matt Gaetz, paying that 17-year-old girl, and then all the other people that he raped, Matt Gaetz. Everybody knows, and that Hegseth boy paid a woman to not take charges, or she took charges against him. He paid her to shut up, and she signed a non-disclosure contract. He raped her. He raped her in a hotel out there in Hegseth, that drunk, that stumblebum alcoholic, that show-enough drunk named Pete Hegseth. And Trump appointed him to be Secretary of Defense. You know what? I can tell you, let me tell you something. Trump, put your coat on. Listen, the Defense Department got the biggest budget in America. That's right. And Trump's going after that money. Trump going after that Defense Department money. He wants all that. He wants all America. He wants that money. That's what Trump wants. And you know, he put that stumblebum rapist in there named Pete Hegseth. Pete Hegseth don't know a cannon from an M1 rifle. But Trump wants that military budget, that Pentagon budget, that Defense Department budget. Trump wants that money. So he's putting this rapist in charge of all that money. Trump is putting a stumblebum 2 o'clock in the morning, drunk as a skunk, Pete Hegseth putting them in power so we can get that money. I was right about Obama. Hey, Berthas, I was right about Obama. And y'all were jumping up and down. I'm right about this freak, Trump. And I just have to tell you, you follow me against I was Obama. Now that you diss me because I'm with Trump, it's pure racism. That's what it is. But listen, I don't have to tell you that. You know that already. But everybody knows that Trump ain't never cared nothing about no poor people. Y'all white people, put Trump, y'all poor white people. You truck, your F-150, driving, tractor, driving, corn pone eating. Trump ain't never cared a damn thing. He ain't never been nowhere near y'all. For the first 70 years of his life, he ain't never been to your state. He ain't never helped you. And you think, and now you gonna give your life and America over to that vile rapist con man called Trump. And by the way, you know that. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know about Trump. Bertha's Tea Party. Anyway, you're going to find out soon enough. I was watching black people discovered that Obama didn't care nothing about them. You should see how mad they are once they figured out Obama didn't care anything about them. You think that's bad. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till MAGA figures out that Trump used them like they were whores. Trump used them. Trump sent them to kill the vice president of the United States. Trump sent these MAGA people to hang the vice president. Wait till they figure out what the hell were we thinking about? What the hell? Sent us to hang Mr. Christian himself. At least Mike Pence got some sense of Jesus. These MAGA people, including preachers, will talk about hang Mike Pence. Wait till they figure it. When these Negroes wake up, and I'm calling white people Negroes too, when these Negroes wake up and discover Trump has played them like a whore, it's going to be hell in America. It's going to be the tribulation showing up then.